Hi, teachers. So in this movie, I'm going to show you how to use the Google Assignment feature. And this is something that I just discovered today, and it makes me kind of super happy because then I don't have to use the Canvas assignments, which I think for elementary users, it's not developmentally appropriate. It's too hard to upload things and attach things. So if you go into your courses, make sure you go into your Sandbox course. Okay, and then on the left-hand side here, you're going to see Google Assignments. All right, so I just did this, so maybe there's a couple of steps that will be new to you, but it won't appear here. But when you open it in a new tab, a box popped up for me saying you have to create a class. So I just put second grade in here and it created this, okay? And then you can go to the create button. And this is kind of like Google Classroom, but it's just the assignment feature. So you can always get to this assignment page by typing in assignments.google.com and it'll take you to these assignments that you're creating. So here's my Google, or here's my second grade class. If I create, all right, you have to put in what course it's going to. I'm going to click on second grade. You can create a new course, say you have, different sections or something. I'm going to click on second grade. Then you can type in the assignment name. So maybe personal narrative. Okay. Let's see. Write a personal narrative. Okay. I'm sure you can give more instructions than that. You can give it total points, enter a due date if you want. And then here is where you're going to attach the files. You can attach PDF files, and then students can edit those with Kami on their Chromebooks. Let's see, students get their own copies of the files to this attachment. Okay, so this is a step that you need to do now. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just go to my docs@google.com and I'm going to create a template for a personal narrative. Okay, let's just go to blank. Okay. Click up here, change it to personal narrative. Okay, right. And this again can be like a template where each kid can fill it in and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our assignments page. We're gonna click on attach. I'm gonna click on my drive or recent, wherever. Okay, there's my personal narrative. I'm gonna add. Okay, and then I'm going to go up here on the top where it says Publish Now. Okay, so share the assignment link with students for them to submit their work to Personal Narrative and access the course. Okay, so let's copy this link. And then this is the link that you can put in to your course, okay? So here you can put it straight into on your homepage if you want. And again, this is probably a good thing to do if you're doing a writing project or something and you want to see like progress of your students. So I'm just going to put click here for the personal narrative. assignment. The only thing about these is they don't connect to the Canvas assignments. So they're not going to be like going into the grade book. But for elementary, since we're not using the Canvas grade book, then I don't really think it matters. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to put that link in there and insert link. Okay. And then again, we have to save. All right. So what I'm going to do right now, let's see. Click here for a personal narrative. This is going to take me to the assignments page again since I'm signed in as teacher. But if I open this up, let me just change this to like my personal account and you can see what it looks like. So let's go to that link right here. Okay, and so this is what a student would see. So it gives the student's name and personal narrative. So it's just like Google Classroom when you select it, like each student gets their own copy of the Google Doc. Okay, so if they click there, then they get access to the document. They can edit it. Okay. All right. My wildfire experience. Okay, that's their thing. To submit it, they would go back once they finish editing on their Google Doc. They'd go to assignments.google.com and then they click on submit. Okay, and submit. All right, so now let's go back and check on this. Okay, personal narrative. Let's click here and I should have one submitted. Oh, there it is. There's my personal account. I can click on there and I can see their document just like Google Classroom. And I can make comments and give them a grade. And then they can also return it. And I believe once they submit it, it's just like Google Classroom where they won't have editing rights anymore. You're going to have to return it before they can edit it again. So hopefully that is a helpful feature for those of you who want to use Google Docs inside of Canvas.